Hey everybody, welcome back. This is what happens when entitled people go to the beach. Yeah. I am a lobster. An entitled lobster. Don't do that again, Charlie. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard. You know what? I can show you what nails on a chalkboard sound like. 1 star. I drove over 2 hours to visit this beach. Okay, wait. It also says this is done by Rayleigh Supermom. 1 star. I drove over 2 hours to visit this beach. Memorial Day weekend and cannot recommend it to anyone. First of all, the traffic was terrible. Second, there were so many seagulls. And Are you complaining to the manager of the beach about the seagulls and the traffic? My 3-year-old did not enjoy the beach at all. They had rip current warnings all up the place, so you can't even swim. It was so crowded. I could barely find a place to put my towel. The sand was not good quality and... The sand was not good quality and was so hot, we all got blistery sunburns. That is because you're not wearing sunscreen, babe. Supermom forgets her sunscreen. Unbelievably disappointing experience. Next time we will go to Carolina Beach. Okay, this is not like a business that you can complain to. This is like a public beach that doesn't cost anything. Do you want your money back or something? She probably thinks she's doing people a favor by writing this review, letting everyone know exactly how terrible her experience was. Don't spend your money here. I was making TikTok videos on the beach with my swimsuit.
Boys over there?
Yeah?
Those are my boys. They're
Okay.
staring at your out in the middle of a public place. Do you need a pair of shorts? Because I have an extra pair.
What do you mean?
I mean, get your covered. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't need my
There
boys.
is a rule that say that?
Yeah, there is. It's called nudity. You can't be nude on a beach like this. This is a public place.
All right. I'm gonna ask him.
Okay, interesting. All right, well, it is a thong that she's conveniently cropped out, but it still doesn't really matter, does it? You're going to a beach, you're not going to a library. Expect to see people who are not wearing much clothing, you know? And also to tell people to cover up, if that's not something that you want your kids to see, I understand, I guess, but like the act of actually like going up to her is like, oh my God. You're doing too much. Too much.
Karen right here tells me to move my fishing poles so she can go on her paddleboard. And she has to go right there. Look at this whole beach is empty. And she had to go right there.
After that, she got stung by a jelly. Jellies and karma are a bitch. Some people really did not learn how to play in the sandbox, did they?
That's my beach. That's my 2 feet stretch of sand. Me, I was here first.
What are you saying?
What am I saying? I'm saying don't let your daughter show her on my 4-year-old son.
Okay, because?
That's what I'm saying. Because she's a 13-year-old kid and I don't want her showing her my son that's 4 years old.
Okay, she's wearing a
So what kind of mother
swimsuit.
are you to let your daughter wear a thong and show her ass cheeks around a 4-year-old
She's wearing
kid?
a swimsuit.
She's wearing a thong.
She's wearing a
Why are your ass
swimsuit.
cheeks hanging out? Is that a swimsuit?
Yes, it's a swimsuit.
That's a thong, okay? My son's 4 and how old are you? You're letting your daughter wear a thong.
Okay, that's your problem and your son's problem. So take your son and go somewhere.
Get out of here.
Man, some of y'all have really never been to Europe, and it shows. When I was a little kid, I was running around the beach in just the bottoms. Sometimes naked, whatever, it's fine. Like, you're in Europe, it's Italy, la la la, everything's out and about. This whole conversation is a lot. Obviously, I want to hear your guys' opinion. I feel like there's a clear person who's in the wrong, but maybe I'm wrong about the person that's in the wrong. You can't police what people are wearing.
It's gonna be your problem right away.
Okay, let's do my problem,
And you
okay?
think your video's gonna do anything?
Okay.
You know me or where I live, so what's your video gonna do?
Okay, that's for my safety. I'm doing video for my safety.
The only thing your safety is gonna show that you're a fucking shitty mother that's letting your 13-year-old daughter
Okay,
show her.
that's your opinion. That's totally fine.
Can you just off now?
Oh, why should I? What about you?
Sitting here, man.
Okay, I'm just standing here.
Okay, well stand there.
Are you Karen?
Keep on standing there.
Are you Karen? No?
No, my name's Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Is her name actually Felicia? Because that's perfect.
I'm very sorry for you. I'm very, very sorry. You have to show yourself like that. I don't. You guys are turning around and looking at us.
Why are you staring? Clearly we look good if you're turning around staring at us and making rude comments.
Somebody get your mom and dad. All right. Story time. We are in Miami on vacation. We are at our hotel, condo, whatever, and we are downstairs getting dinner together. Us, you know.
This is what we're wearing. This is the vibe.
Yeah.
We had just came from the beach.
It's fucking Miami.
We're
It's
downstairs
80-something
of our
degrees.
hotel.
So I move my chair this far into the walkway, right? And I look at the table ahead of us, and it's like this middle-aged white dude and his wife, and he's looking at me like I'm the craziest in the town. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you had to see my little swimsuit in for 2 seconds trying to move my seat. So I was like, whatever, I moved my seat back, and then she's like, why would you move your seat back? Like, don't let this man intimidate you. So she moves her seat. Turn around, and his wife goes like this.
It kind of sounds like somebody, by somebody I mean the woman in the video, is a little bit jealous that her husband is staring at somebody else. I don't know. I wasn't there. You're also in Miami, though. It's Miami. You're gonna see some TNA, if you know what I mean. Entitled Mom demands my spot on the beach. For context, about a year ago, I went to the beach with my family. We arrived and we found a spot to sit down and chill. It was a fairly nice spot. So we started to settle there, and then Entitled Mom starts shouting, "Hey," repeatedly. We didn't pay any mind to it because we thought she was talking to somebody else. She then gets really close to us and starts shouting, "What are you doing here? This is my spot." I'm supposed to be here with my kids. My mom says, "Ma'am, there are so many more spots around us. Why do you need this one? Also, we got here first." Entitled Mom shouts, "No, this is my spot." My mom replies, "No, it isn't. I'm sorry, but we don't see your name on it." Oh God, this sounds like literally like preschool. Entitled Mom then says, "I'm gonna count to 3, and if I make it to 3, I'm calling the cops." That only works with your children, my dear. She then starts counting, which makes my sister, cousin, and I laugh. 3. Entitled Mom gets her phone out. She dials 911. "Hello, yes, I'd like to report a crime. This lady and her family stole my spot at the beach, and it's a problem because I was here first." "No, I didn't." "Well, we're going to have this spot first." "Okay, thank you. See you here."
She laughs.
Are you happy? They're coming now.
A little later.
Oh my goodness. Petty disputes with entitled people at the beach.
A little later, the police arrive and they start interrogating us, like what happened, who was here first, and whatnot. Entitled Mom says, "Well, the fact that this is even a question is like, who cares who was there first? And what does it matter to the police? Like, why are they even investigating this?" Entitled Mom says, "Well, I was walking over here and they stole my spot. I was so close to getting it too. This is unfair." One of the police replies, "Ma'am, you reported that they stole your spot and now you're claiming you were about to get there, but then they did. Did you lie to us?" Entitled Mom replies quickly, "No, I'm not lying. How dare you?" Entitled Mom then turns around and glares at the officer.
"Look,
my husband is a chief and he can take away your badge real quick. So if you don't make this family get out of here, I will call him." The officer hesitates. "I'm going to call for backup," his partner says. More cops come, and now there's a lot of people looking at us. God. I feel really embarrassed and ashamed for some reason. Do any of you have evidence that they got here first? Why are they here? Why are they using police resources for this? One of the other officers asks, "I remember that I recorded the ocean and sand near our spot before we sat down, so I decided to show that. I have a video that shows the beach before we got here. My parents are behind me in the video, but I don't know if that's any help." They nod, implying that I should show it. After they see the video, they conclude that we were here first. "Ma'am, we are gonna have to ask you to leave this family alone now." Entitled Mom gets really mad, so then she walks away. As she's walking away, she says,
"Lucky I didn't call my husband."
The officers shake their heads and apologize to us for the inconvenience. The police leave and we are finally left alone like we were intended to be. Oh my God. I feel like entitled people congregate at the beach because it's free. And people just feel like entitled to free things.
oh my goodness.
If you want to go entitled people hunting, chances are there will be entitled people at the beach. It'll be ripe for the picking.
You're talking about me taking pictures and your kid was all the way over there unattended and your came from over
No,
here.
my daughter!
My
daughter,
what are you talking about? Bro, I'm minding my
Language.
business. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. God blesses you. I hope you get home safe. Please get home safe.
My daughter! care all that much. You're angry that people are taking photos at the beach. Am I understanding that correctly? I thought the beach was supposed to be fun. Come on, guys, lighten up. The whole beach wasn't enough. I recently traveled to a beach town to visit relatives. I'm there so often, quite a few people think I'm a local. Both locals and tourists are pretty good at respecting personal space and won't sit right next to or in front or behind you. In my 20 plus years of making multiple visits per year, I had never had a problem with tourists until my most recent visit. I go to the beach early, like at 8:30 a.m., and I set my chair up and umbrella. There are maybe 5 other families already set up for the day, so there's no one within a 100-foot radius of me. For the next hour and a half, I'm blissfully enjoying an audiobook, and a handful of other people show up. The entire beach is still empty. All of a sudden, I feel a tap on my shoulder, thinking it was my relatives deciding to join me. Nope, it was an incredibly obese, trashy-looking woman in her late 30s, early 40s, standing over me. Behind her was about 12 other people who she appeared to have packed up their entire house and were lugging through the sand. She's entitled person, or EP, which she hereby shall be referred to.
EP.
Excuse me, but you're in our spot.
Me. What spot?
This is our spot. My family is staying at the hotel right over there, and we've been sitting in the spot for the last 4 days. You need to move.
No, I don't. I was here first.
I said this is our spot. This whole stretch of beach is reserved for hotel guests.
Only.
Me knowing that not a single hotel reserves spots or parts of the beach for guests? Okay, well, go get someone from the hotel to move me then. If you can find someone, I'll gladly move.
Well, there's no one working right now. You're just gonna have to believe me.
There's literally miles of open beach. Pick a spot and enjoy your vacation. EP both yelling at me and her family. This lady has just ruined our vacation. We need to find a different spot. So she and the rest of the family plopped their stuff down 10 feet to the left of me, despite the entire beach still being open. For the next hour, I pretend to be asleep, listening to my audiobook, but instead I'm listening to EP. Every word out of her mouth is how much of a B word I am, how it was so inconvenient that she had to carry her stuff at 10 extra feet. I was overjoyed when the lifeguard kicked her and the rest of her equally as trashy adults in her group off the beach for refusing to put out their cigarettes. Do you want me to pinch them? I'll gladly pinch him. Nope. All right. Subscribe!